Hi everyone, welcome back. So today's video is the final part three of my Ulta haul update. This is my 2-week check-in where I am covering up the products that I bought in my haul. I am telling you if they are worth going out and getting or just running away and passing on them. So today's video, we do have a lot still to cover, and I want to make sure that you guys do subscribe to my channel. That way you'll be notified when I do post new videos. If you did miss videos 1 and 2, I will leave cards right up here that you can just simply click on, and that will take you to those videos. And I'm also going to link them down below in the description box so you can click on them right there. If you happen to miss my haul video that I posted a couple of weeks ago, I'll also leave that posted up here as well as down below too, because that was a pretty full video with a lot of things that I bought. So without further ado, let's get started because, again, this is the finale one, and let's get going on that. Oh, but by the way, before we get started, if you're watching this on the day I'm posting it, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm looking forward to going over to my in-laws to eat today, and the fact that for once it's not at my house and I don't have to worry about cleaning up my kitchen and having 20-some people over to my house. So have a wonderful day. All right, the next item was one I am so glad that I actually picked up. This is the Beauty Gems Winter Glow Collection, and this is only $7.99, so it's a great price. Works out to be only $1 a pan for the item since you get 8 things inside of here. So what you get is you get 3 highlighters, 2 illuminators, and 3 blushes. Now if you're asking what is the difference between a highlighter and an illuminator, a highlighter is going to give you just a very soft glow, depending on the highlighter that you get, but an illuminator, well, that's the one that NASA's going to see from the ground, or if you're ever deserted on a deserted island and you need to signal the rescue plane, that's the one that you put on because they're going to see you that way. I tell you, that is very strong and just gorgeous. The blushes, just beautiful. I love the shades. I love how well they blend. They're very pigmented, so be very careful. Tap off any excess that you get on your brush because a little bit goes a long way on these. So those are the blush colors there. And let me wipe these off. And I will show you what, these are so creamy too. These are the illuminators. Look at those. Crazy. So I highly recommend this. This is just a gorgeous little kit. And like I said, only $7.99. So pick that one up. Just wonderful. All right, the next one is the Ulta Beauty Eyeshadow Envie palette. This one, I want you to just pass by it, pretend it doesn't exist. Don't even pick it up to look at it. If you remember in my haul video, yes, I did get a dud where the mirror, see, there with the little card, fell right out. On mine, everything falling out. The mirror was like not even glued down on mine. But this is a horrible palette. Everything in this, as far as the shadows go, there's no pigmentation. They don't blend well. The liner in this is very crumbly and just not smooth in any way, shape, or form. The brush in this, let me get it out. I'll show you close up too here, but it just, the bristles are actually falling out. They're cut very uneven, so you can't use it. It's very stiff. Yeah, pass on this one. I should have taken it back, but I needed to film this video, so yeah, that's horrible. And then we're going to move on. Let's do this. Now, please excuse how dirty my brush is, or my sponge is. I've actually been using this, obviously, but this is the Real Techniques Miracle Diamond Sponge. I'm kind of having a love-hate relationship with this sponge. I love using it for my foundation. Don't like using it for my concealer. The way I like using it for my foundation is this bottom side, which you can see is the one that's dirty, and then just using it to pat on. I find it works better if I actually put the product onto the sponge and then tap it on, compared to putting it on, dotting it on with my finger, and then trying to blend it in. Don't know why, but it does a much better job that way, and I find I'm using a lot less foundation. As far as finding the right angle to use on my under eye area, I've tried using this little inside corner, and that just really kind of collapses. And the other thing, and I'm going to show you here, and I've noticed this with Real Technique sponges before, I'm getting that dreaded little tear. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if it's right there, but I'm getting a tear in it already. And I've had that happen to other Real Technique sponges, whereas my beauty blenders hold up wonderfully and last forever and ever. So yes, these are a lot less expensive, but to have this for only 2 weeks and have it falling apart, not happy with that at all either. So I have tried using every single angle on this. So if I'm missing something, to be able to get in really good on my concealer, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you've used this and what angle it is you're using to get in and use this for your concealer. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, this one is the NYX Wanderlust Envie the Voyage Lip and Eye Collection. This one's in the color Copenhagen. This one I would strongly suggest you use for a nighttime look because the colors are very deep and dark in here. So let me show you what this looks like. You do get a nice mirror inside, and you get 8 colors for your eyes, and then a very deep, dark burgundy lip cream. Like so. Oops, like so. With these you get 3 matte colors and then 5 shimmer colors, which tend to be maybe a little bit more on the chunky side as far as the colors go. One thing I don't care for is you really don't have a good transition color. You've got this to be maybe kind of a lid color, but that's really the lightest color that you can use for a matte to be your transition color. So again, this would be really good for a nighttime look, but as far as your shimmers, they're really good. These blend out beautifully too. And as far as the lip cream, I really thought that this was going to be kind of patchy, and surprisingly it wasn't. Sorry, things just fell off my desk. Surprisingly it wasn't. It went on evenly and smoothly. It's very creamy. I really thought this was going to be too deep and dark of a color for me, but when I wore it, I really liked it. So I was, oops, sorry, I'm getting colors all over it, making a mess. I was really impressed with it, and I liked the color. So maybe I'm kind of reaching out and trying new things, but I did like it. So the other one I got was in the color London, and this is more of a daytime look. So London, let me pop the lip cream out of here, has these eyeshadows. And that one has, let's see, 5 matte shades and 3 shimmers in it. And this green, kind of olivey green one, that one's kind of a little bit on the chunky side. So be careful of that one because that one does have a little bit of a fallout in it. But these ones are just gorgeous. And then the lip cream on that one, and this one is called London. Here's what the applicator looks like on these. Love this color. Again, very creamy. These are not transfer proof. These are not liquid lipsticks. These are lip creams, but they're very comfortable to wear. So highly recommend those 2 kits. They're wonderful. There's a third one I did not pick up. Don't Don't remember what the colors were in that, but if you're interested in the other one, give it a try. And now here is the Makeup Revolution Iconic 3 palette. If you missed my tutorial using this one, I will leave a link for that right up here, as well as down below too. This is an awesome palette. I really, really like it. They blend out beautifully. They're just gorgeous colors. Sorry, you're seeing the lights from my ring light there. So just beautiful, and I highly recommend this palette. Very inexpensive, and I love this one. I've actually been reaching for this palette the most out of everything that I have picked up out of this haul for the last 2 weeks. So love, 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 love this one. And then the very last thing that we have, let me grab it. It's right here. So this is the Real Techniques Berlin makeup brush set. So it came in a kit like this. So this is a limited edition set. So let's go through each one of the brushes one by one, and I will tell you what they were designed for, but how I actually use them. I do like they have on the handle here what they were designed for. So this one right here is the buffing brush. Oh, dropped it. Did I save it? I did. So this is the buffing brush. I actually like using this one for my blush. These are very soft, very dense, and love the feel of them. The next one is their version of a stippling brush. Now, I want to show you what I've been using for a stippling brush. Actually, I have 2 of them. Please excuse them. They're both dirty and I need to clean them. This is my Sonia Kashuk brush. And as you can see, her stippling brushes, when they say there's 2 layers, there's 2 layers. The black, and then you get to what's supposed to be white, are 2 totally separate layers. And they're very long. Same thing with my e.l.f. brush. They're 2 totally separate layers. You get to this one, it's really one, I mean, they're 2 layers, but it's so dense and thick that when you try and stipple, which I usually use to try and blend my blush and contour and bronzer and things like that to kind of bring them together, this one acts more like a foundation brush to me. So I have a hard time believing this is a stippling brush. It's just too dense. Whereas see how soft that one is? That one's just too stiff. So I wouldn't use that one as a stippling brush. Then we have the contour brush, where I could see you could use it for contour, but I like using it for my highlighting. We have 2 more. These are both eyeshadow. This is a base eyeshadow brush. I do like that. Oops, fuzz on it. And so that one is a great all-around brush. It's kind of hard to see here, but you've got, it's wide one way, and then you turn it, and it's thin the other way. So that allows you to really get in there to your crease area. And then we have the Deluxe Crease Brush, which is awesome for blending. Just really good to get in there and do your blending. So when it comes to the kit, here's my feelings on it. Take it for what you will. I don't care for getting brushes in kits. And the reason being is, for me personally, some of them just go to waste. I like to buy my brushes individually because I know what I would use them for. So for example, this would go to waste for me. And probably this one, because I already have quite a few highlighter brushes that I use. So that one, I probably wouldn't use it. I like to just get them individually, and that way I know I'm getting what I'm going to use. If you are starting out and you want to get some brushes that are just something you can start out with and start playing with, this is a great way to go. You're getting great brushes. But just beware, this is not going to be a stippling brush. Otherwise, go for it. But if you're picky about your brushes, this is not the right kit to get either. So that's just my feelings on it. Like I said, take it for what you will. And I would say we're at the end of everything. What do you think? Tell me your comments if you got any of these items so far. And let me know if you have enjoyed using them, if there's any of these that you've thought about getting, and if my video has made you think about either going ahead and getting them or passing on them. Leave me a comment down below. And if there's any of these items that you'd like to see me use in future tutorials, again, leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. But do make sure that you go ahead and subscribe before you leave. And thank you so much for watching. So until next time, bye-bye.